This video contains spoilers for the 2011 The Thing movie. If you really want to watch it, go over to Netflix. I would say it's worth it. And I know hindsight is 2020, but this is 2023. That was 3 years ago. I would say that I'm what you call a movie connoisseur. A connoisseur, right? I've watched the best movies. From Trollland, The Little Panda Fighter, Joshua, the Promised Land.
No!
That might be my favorite. And as a major movie enjoyer, I'm able to point out dumb things that happen in movies. It's in my title, man. Major movie enjoyer can point out wrong things in movies. Yeah, that's my title in life. For today's case, I'm here to say that the crew in the 2011 The Thing are absolute idiots. Absolute smooth-brained sigmas. Just straight buffoons. They're just playing themselves. Their first problem was digging up a literal alien and having no sort of weapons physically on them. Now, they had weapons at their home base, but they didn't have it on them. They may have some little pistols, maybe a little, not even a Glock 9. They probably had like a little Colt. They probably had a Colt on them. We just gotta think, if they had clearance to have grenades, right? Because they have grenades stored. We seen them. Why aren't they clear to have a shotgun? Or maybe just a more powerful gun? If we think about 5 of the people that was on that expedition are from America. Now, if they just don't go down to their local Walmart, go down to the kids section next to Legos and maybe Nerf guns, you're going to see real guns. Yeah, that's just average up here in Texas at least. And so you get your little AR-15, an MP5, and a Desert Eagle for like $10. And you're set for the rest of the day. And I haven't even bothered with the fact that they found a massive fudging spaceship. It's just inactive in the ice. If I'm not wrong, but I may be wrong, I'm not some genius researcher or anything that's sent on an expedition in the Arctic to find new things maybe, or whatever discoverers do. But if you find a UFO, you should probably more often than not report it to their government. Just maybe though. Who really knows? I got a bone to pick though with the only black guy in the movie, and he goes into the room to go look at it, I guess. First, you're black. You should know to never travel alone. And if it's a room with an alien, you definitely shouldn't travel there in general, let alone alone. Next, he got snuck up on. So if you're doing something that you're not meant to do because you get scared from getting snuck up on, your process of elimination should probably tell you shouldn't be in there. That may be just me still. And my last problem with him, when he walked over to the block of ice, he swiped it and he seen that the ice was turning into a slush. Now, when it's turning into from a solid block to slush, it might be in a form of melting, because I can tell you it's not colder in that room than it is outside, so it's melting. So you know what that means? The ice is melting. The alien is gonna get free. Get out that room. But you know what? He stays. And you know what the alien does? Busts out the ice because it's weaker. And now it's free. And I'm not gonna lie, they did do some few smart things. They caught the alien that broke out. They noticed that the hot steam from the pipe affected the alien. So they thought, burn it, put it on fire, light it. And so that's what they did. They lit it on fire. I don't know, it could have been in the movie. More people were affected though, but that could have been in the movie. But guess what? They bring it inside to their only safe place from the cold outside back inside. So if the said alien somehow comes back, he's inside already. But it did lead to them discovering a way to differentiate between the aliens and the people. They brought it in, and one of the main researchers wanted to take a sample of a charred body. Hey, I don't know. They seen that the dude that just got taken, there was a dude that got taken. Go watch the movie. The lady takes a sample and does her own research. There's someone else in the room with her, okay? They see that the aliens' cells are taking over the dude's cells. She says, "You see this?" He says, "I don't know. I've never seen this before." You ain't never seen an alien before, but you know it's an alien. Stop being dumb. Even me, I can tell that the cells are moving on top of each other and only one comes out. Only one. So that means someone has taken someone. Stop being such a wuss and be so uncertain and pick a stance. And so she goes back to the people the next day after someone finna leave because one of them is sick. The helicopter flies off. She comes outside, weighs the helicopter down. The helicopter is coming down, and then one of the aliens was inside the helicopter, so he murked it. They crashed. And so she goes inside after the crash, and she tells everybody about her findings. She tells them the aliens take over your body, replicate your body. They can't reproduce inorganic material. And you know what? People that are researchers that have zero research on the alien to do, they just throw the researcher away. Man, no one ever knows greatness when it's great. They always wait till it's too late. Now that's a bar right there. Bars! But they all just go about their business trying to find their own way out of this. And so she stays in a room with this another female. Let me just tell you, that female is an alien. An alien. So she fights, and she runs, right? Next room over. I don't know how thick those walls is. They might be thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Damn, girl, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
But the next room over, there's a dude, and he doesn't hear any of the commotion. She throwing down shelves, screaming, and he steps outside and sees her running. She says, run! And he sees her. He just stays there. Now, I don't know if that's just because I'm black, but I'm running. I don't care. No ifs, ands, or buts. You could be joking or playing with me. If I'm seeing somebody run and they say run, I'ma run. But he doesn't run and he get taken. He just get bodied. He get ham slammed and bammed. A bit later, there was like 5 people in the helicopter. No, 4 people, 1 alien in the helicopter, and 2 of the people came back. The helicopter was definitely 100 feet in the air at the very least. You know, the snow might have just been thick enough. You know, I'm not some kind of scientist or anything. And I don't know. I may not just be, I don't know. And dude, you know we're in alien times. We can't trust you. So they section them off, and that's that. They stuck in there for a bit now. And so they finally coming up with a way to narrow down who's safe and who's not. They choose to look at their teeth, their feelings. That's the easiest way without looking for metal in the body. So they section out the teams. 4 people don't floss, so they had feelings. 4 people didn't floss. So they go outside to get the Americans, but the Americans get the people looking for them. So they come in, everybody don't know, wow, they're screaming, everything just hits the fan. Crap just hit the fans. Everybody screaming, get back, I will burn you, I will set you aflame. Everybody screaming, I'll burn you, I'll burn you, I'll burn you, I don't like your skin. And then, can you tell me why the American thought it was a smart idea to shoot the person with the flamethrower? Hey, I understand he's probably the most threatening person, but he also has a flamethrower on his back. And I don't know if y'all know how a flamethrower works, but it got gas and it has fuel. The fuel lights the end and it sends the fire. So he shoots the part with the fuel, okay, liquid fuel. So the dude slumped on the floor now. Cause he also get hit, and you know, when you get hit by a bullet, you most of the time don't make it. So he on the floor. And then the fuel leaks over to the fire. And you know what happens with that? It's an explosion. And if an explosion happens, there's gonna be fire. Or maybe just there's gonna be bodied people. And that moment just caused more chaos. Now they only down to 1 flamethrower. Another dude transformed into a monster. They find the monster. The flamethrower malfunctions. And the dude would rather go help his friend that's over there laid out on the floor. He's not here anymore. He's off this planet. But no. I'm gonna go check on my boy. W-Mans, dudes get taken out. Like 3 people get default danced on. The last 2 people that's actually alive and kicking that we know of is 1 American, and then the lead female. They're going around looking for the monster. Now I don't know. They probably went to the Scooby-Doo University of hunting down monsters, but they split up. I understand splitting up to cover more ground, but that's if you have the same weaponry. If you can do the same things your other man's is doing. But no, the female has a flamethrower that already malfunctioned once. I don't know how much you want to trust that. And the dude is walking around with an axe. I think he Paul Bunyan, but he ain't that guy. He's not Paul Bunyan. That's not him. And he loses the axe because he runs into another problem, and he starts using a military knife. Who do you think you is? You're not John Wick. You're not taking out this alien with a knife. It's a monster. But the end of the movie is probably the smartest thing I've seen ever come out of these characters, at least. So they following an alien. They got free. It's running back to the ship. Main female, she notices that he has an earring. Right. Take that note. Remember that. So they fight. They beat that monster, and then they finna leave. They packing up, putting the flamethrower up. She notices his earring is missing. So if we go back a bit into the summary, they can't reproduce inorganic matter, and your earring is made from metal. So through process of elimination, she understands that he was taken. I don't know when, don't know how, but he was taken. So she all like, hey, bro, let me put the flamethrower up. She gets the flamethrower. She come back to the front. Hey, you want to know how I always knew you was a human? Because you had an earring. He touches his ear. Wrong ear. And she turns him to the Human Torch. She just, and he, that boy get fatality'd. fatality. And that's the end of the movie. Don't let the bad CGI and me ranting fool you. It's not a bad movie. It's a 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb. So it might be a worthy watch if you're pretty bored. So I catch y'all later. Love y'all. And remember, don't trust anybody but Ayolo. I got your side, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.